You're gonna have a good time. Listen to this. There is no such thing as coincidence. If you're seeing this podcast, you are meant to see it. The universes have drawn us together for this very moment, and we're so excited to have you here. I am your host, Splingus. This is my co-host.
Coincidence, SmartAlek. Nice to meet you.
What did you fucking say? Coincidence, SmartAlek?
SmartAlek, coincidence, SmartAlek.
That rocks, dude. That fucking rules, dude. It's been so long. It's been a week. We were supposed to record, but I had a little bit of a freak out. But we'll get to that later. Let's talk about your trip, dude.
He went to the crazy white box room.
No, dude. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'll be blunt. I'll be real. I'll be real.
You want to start?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll tell my story. So, Alec had a cool fun time adventure. Here's how my weekend/week went. Me and my girlfriend, Crossplays 3310, are getting in an argument about trash in my apartment. And some part of my mental just broke, and my body took control of me. And like mid-conversation, I just left out the back door and walked to a river and just contemplated for like 4 hours. Like mid-conversation, I was just like, I'm done. And just walked out the back door, left my phone, left everything, walked to a fucking river, and sat by a river for a while. That was kind of that was it. And then I walked home.
Did that drain you? Did that make you feel at peace?
I felt pretty good. I was trying. I was a part of me, like, I didn't want to kill myself, but I definitely wanted to go for a swim. So I was like, I just need to get in this fucking water. And I started walking along the river to find a good spot to get in the water, fully clothed. But I was having a total mental break. I've never experienced this.
Did you actually go in the water? Like,
I found a drainage pipe that had rocks, and I stood on the rocks and I just stared at the water. So, but I just had like a full-on psychic episode. I don't know what the fuck. I've never experienced that level, and it had nothing to do with anything my girlfriend said or anything I said. I think I don't know. I've never, I was just like, I need to go. My people, the river fucking needs me, dude.
Did you loop your favorite emo tracks while you were looking into the water?
I didn't have my phone. I freaked my girlfriend. I freaked my girlfriend. Dude, I freaked Cross out. I didn't even tell her where I was going. I just fucking left. I fucking walked out, dude.
Holy fuck, man. You had an episode.
Yeah, I did, dude. I fucking freaked. That was that was when we were supposed to record last episode. I was like, hey, man, I think I need to, like, lay down.
Yeah, I was fine with it. I was like, okay, fine, yeah.
That was nuts.
Okay, Vegas. Let's talk
casinos,
Vegas,
whores,
right?
orgies. Let's get into it.
The funny thing about Vegas is they don't want you to talk about Vegas.
Is that real?
First day, what was the slogan? What happens in Vegas
Stays in your mom's house.
Stays in mom's house. So
Yeah,
on Mother's Day, we're doing a bonus episode, and she's gonna say
Yep,
everything that's gonna be said about
And
it.
I'm gonna bring my mom on the podcast.
Holy fuck, that's a dark joke.
Don't explain.
I won't explain. We could. You know what? Save that up for the comment section.
Theorize on how I will bring my mother onto this podcast.
Yeah. So, first day. Well, okay. Some good stories. First day, I'm in the fucking airport at like 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Hating my life, and I have to go through like USA, TSA compliance.
Yeah, you gotta
So
take
it's
your
like
shoes off. You gotta rub your cock.
everything. The fucking security guard comes behind me. He's like, "I like your size," and he's fucking gripping my groin. I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
Yo,
He's
you know,
like, "I
did
like
you go through
you."
the spinny thing, where the tube where the thing rotates around you? You have to put your hands up. Did you go through that?
Well, we have that in Canada.
You know they can see your dick when you do that, right? Clearly.
Yeah, I always try to like think of something that makes me hard when I go through those.
Is that real, dude? Is that real? You trying to chub up? Trying to chub up?
Yeah, I try to like half chub so that they fucking just go like.
You go, oh, hey.
Boy.
No, they can 100% see your dick when you get that scanner, though. That's like for real.
Dude, that's why they laugh. That's why I hear like abrupt laughter when I'm in there, huh?
Yeah. They're like,
But like, while I'm waiting through like the first set of lineups to even get to that machine,
Yeah.
there's like this like bald guy that looks like he would sell you snake oil who's talking to me and all that. And like he made sure to hammer on that fucking like, hey, make sure you tell no one what happens in Vegas because you're gonna have a good time there.
Oh,
And
hey.
like he kept on saying that to me. Like we were talking about something like, oh, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, selling farm equipment. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, now about Vegas, make sure you don't tell anyone what you're doing there. Some crazy things you could do. And I'm like, what can you do here? He's like, just go along the strip. And I asked every single guy around his age, because that's all.
Yeah.
Whenever I had that question in my mind, even when I was in Vegas, I'm like, where do I go that's fun?
Yeah.
And they all said, go on the strip.
Yeah.
And I would say this, it was lackluster. Vegas is like a retirement home at this point.
Ooh, you're talking shit on the V?
There was no Elvis impersonator.
What
No fucking hookers on the street.
Dude.
And there wasn't a single place to get a beer. Actually, that's a lie. There is.
Dude, you need to go. You should have gone to the little chapel on the hill and get married to Cujo, man.
Dude, we should have went there, honestly.
That would have been fucking badass.
I had one of those yard drinks, like where they're like fucking like from your hip to the ground.
Yeah, I drink those every day.
That's great. You're a fucking alcoholic. but like it's amazing because like it's like 12 different Slurpee flavors and they're all put with the rum and all that.
Yeah.
And they had a lemonade flavor that was like insane actually. Like it was so good.
Okay.
Like it was delicious. And we put some Patron in there, a little extra alcohol.
Alky. She's alcohol.
That was the amount of drinking that I got. Some alky. That was the amount of drinking that I got into, like that whole trip. And the next day, probably because of the sugar and probably because I didn't drink the water that was given to me.
Yeah.
I woke up with like the worst hangover.
Oh
ever.
yeah, dude. Wait. Hold on. You had a hangover in Las Vegas? Oh, dude.
Yep, just like the movie.
The Hangover, dude. Did you fuck Mike Tyson?
I never even watched that movie.
It's all right. It's not a bad movie. The first one's okay. Second one and third one are like awful.
I saw. Yeah, I think that's what I saw. I saw the second or third one. What's the one where they're in Taiwan?
I think that's the third one. I think.
Guy gets like a tribal tattoo and he's a fucking loser. It's like great.
I think so. I don't know. The first one's good. Fuck.
I didn't like
when you saw like
that third movie had like a piss filter on it, man. It sucked.
When you were walking along the strip, or when you were walking along Vegas and you saw the working gals, did you salute them like we salute our veterans?
None. None.
Did you thank them for their service? I think we should thank all working gals and porn stars for their service, like we do veterans.
There were no hookers. There were no prostitutes. There were no escorts.
Well, they're not going to be on the strip. They're going to be on the outskirts. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because the strip is they're not going to allow. That's too high. It's too high traffic with police officers. They're going to get caught there. You know what I mean? You got to go on the outskirts.
I only saw like a couple cop cars.
Yeah, but they're always around. They're always watching. You know
How do they know?
Because it's fucking Vegas. What do you mean? How do they know? That's where it's going down, dude. But yeah, I think we should like absolutely like anytime you see like a hooker or something, you're like, thank you. You know, maybe don't shake their hand, but you know,
why not? Shake their hand. Give them a tip.
What kind?
Yeah, exactly.
Give them my tip.
I did see a couple ads on like semi trucks where it's just like, hey, looking for a good time, and it's like all these chicks on the billboard.
Yeah.
And you just call a number to get girls. Like I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Dude. Hold on. Let me interrupt you. I'm going through. I have a like Discord page where I write notes for the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on the date that I had like the freak out. This is my only note from that day, okay? I don't remember typing this. I just have it.
Let's see it. Let's hear it.
Splingus. The date, exact time it would have happened. I wrote, "We are metaphysical beings hell-bent on our own destruction."
You want to go into that, or you want to talk about Vegas?
What?
Why did you write that?
I don't know.
Sicko. This isn't a philosophy podcast.
No, dude, I don't know what happened to me. I experienced full psychological disconnection. I straight up I had a blackout without any alcohol. I disconnected from. I'd like checked out physically. I think
You dissociated and fucking transcended. In
I
the same
transcended. I
fucking...
became like a cool water stoner, dude. I went to the fucking river and played in the water and talked about how we're metaphysical beings. Like, what the?
Do you remember? So,
I
do you have anything you want to add with that note, or do you want to talk
No,
about
I
it?
just you were talking, and I was like, "Oh, this now's a good time to pull up my notes." Open page, immediately greeted with that. Immediately.
Holy fuck! Is that all you have? Do you have any Vegas questions? Have you been?
No, I've never been. I've been. My grandma used to live in Las Vegas all the time, and she.
Oh, another old person right there. Boom.
Well,
Proves my point.
she was like 30 when she first went there, and she lived there until she was like 50. But she was
Yeah.
pretty cool. She never really talked it up though. She was just kind of like, "Yep, it's exactly what you think it is." So I was like, "Cool." that was pretty much it.
I thought it was pretty boring. I think it's kind of like a 3 out of 10 city. Like everything I can get there that's like
Um,
advertised, I can
it
get over
depends.
here.
It depends. Like I really
Also,
the only place I want to go there is like Caesar's Palace. It's like it, dude. That's all I want to go.
why? Why there?
I don't know. I like Greek stuff.
Go to Greece.
I,
Like what?
I like Percy Jackson. They go there in the movie.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Is
go
that-
there.
When you were a little boy watching the Percy Jackson films
Yeah.
or reading the books, is that where you like dreamed about going for?
Yeah,
like,
well,
your
there's a
childhood?
scene in the movies, and like the movies aren't very good, but I remember really liking it as a kid. And they go to there, and they keep getting because you know when you're in casinos, they give you free shit, right? And
Yeah.
they were giving them these free little lotus flowers, and it was like making them hallucinate and shit, and they were in there for like 3 months or something because didn't realize that they're like under a trance, and I was like, dude, I want to be in there for 3 months. It sounds badass.
I want to be in a trance, hitting the SWATs.
Yeah.
Not a single phone in sight. Everyone living in the moment, you know.
Oh, dude,
That-
new news. The breaking
Hmm.
news sent to me by Crossplays2310. Did you know that the Northern Lights are going to be visible tonight?
Are they?
Yeah,
Well, why don't you put the date on this podcast so that people know that
On-
they missed out?
on May 10th, 2024, there was a solar storm, and all across the United States and Canada, we will be able to see the Northern Lights at midnight.
Ah!
We'll be able to see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights.
I can't believe like thousands of years ago when shit like that happened, like little like solar disturbances, like our ancestors would fucking think it's an omen and start.
Yeah,
killing
they
each
would
other for
start
fun.
killing each other, start killing themselves, do some. They'd invent some new dances. It'd be crazy, man.
What was that one movie? What's that one movie where like they have crime is legal for a day? What's that called?
The
again?
Purge. The Purge.
They should do like the Purge prequel where like they're in Greece and it's like oh the solar eclipse happens and they kill each other. I think that would sell.
That would rock, dude.
You think that would do good? Like
That
I
would
think that would be
they have a
great.
movie called The First Purge, where it's like the first legal one, but then maybe they sprinkle in like they do a theatrical cut or a director's cut, and they add one line where it's like, "I based this idea off of an ancient practice," and
Yeah,
and then,
dude, yes.
and then we're in, dude. Hollywood,
Okay,
hire
and
us.
and then when they do like the Purge, like Greece, right? And it's
Yeah.
like the first ever Purge.
Yeah.
It's not actually like the Greeks' idea of philosophy.
No,
of the Purge.
like
it's
a
actually,
lunar.
It's actually in our D&D. Yeah, a lunar fucking meteor hits the
Uh,
Earth, and we do the Purge prehistoric, and it's fucking cavemen doing it. It's a meteor that makes them go crazy for the
dude,
day.
we just keep going further and further back until we eventually
It's just dinosaurs killing each other.
remake Year One with Jack Black and Michael Cera, but we call it Year Purge. And
Did you watch that movie?
yeah, I did.
The movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, it did. It was bad.
I watched it perfectly legally on my computer like years ago when it first came out. And I was
Mhm.
just like, why do I waste my time on this?
Yeah, it's pretty shit. That's
I like the
goes?
Cain and Abel portion. I thought that was pretty funny though.
I remember nothing of this
that.
movie. I watched it when it came
No?
out. I don't have any
Guys,
memory. Is that the
Relevant
one with the
podcast
eunuch?
movie night.
Is that the one with the eunuch? He has like no nuts.
think-
They like
yeah,
he like
yeah.
throws his balls at him at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
That rocks.
They had a Cain and Abel bit where it's just like fucking who's it, Cain or Abel? Who kills their
Cain.
brother?
Cain kills Abel.
Cain kills Abel, and he's just fucking very unapologetic about it. It's just going like, I didn't kill him. He's sleeping. Let me go with you. Let me adventure. And then he's a part of the crew.
That rocks.
And yeah, and that's the only good part I remember from the movie, man. But yeah, Vegas was pretty fucking okay. The Ubers were nice. Okay, Okay, let me go on the lowdown real quick. Let me give one complaint that doesn't revolve around Vegas, but one of our friends invited their mom, right?
Oh fuck!
And,
really? I didn't know
and, like,
this.
and I'm like, okay, this might be a normal thing because they're a fucking adult woman. They're probably just like, oh yeah, this is a place I'll crash and I'm gonna party all night. I'm gonna go do my thing while these kids have their fun. No, this woman treated it as like a way to bond with their fucking like their kid.
Oh
And
no.
she knew she was gonna sleep on the couch, and then like when we get to the Airbnb, she's like, "Where's my room?" And we're like, "What?"
What?
And then like instead of going out, do you know her way of having fun in Vegas? She went to fucking Walmart.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She went to Walmart and she just hangs out of the Airbnb. That's all she did. And when she drove us, this lady was the worst driver I've ever had. She's just like, you got to drive aggressive in these places. There's like a car ahead of her, 3 cars distance away from us. She slams on the fucking brakes. What the fuck? What an asshole! I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? She's like, skidding into people and shit, fucking cutting people off. You have to drive like this. Oh no, there's someone cutting me off. Slams on the brake. This happened over and over and over again, and I'm just like, I'm not driving with your mom. I'm buying Ubers. I don't care. And then when I'm like, I'm gonna get an Uber, this woman acts upset with me. She's like, oh, I can drive you guys. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm just like, dude, go do your own things. I don't want to hang out with you.
I came to hang out with your son or daughter. I didn't come out to hang out with you. Like
That's what I'm saying, right? So I'm just like, it was very difficult, and I'm just like, maybe this how LA is? No, we took like 20 Ubers probably.
Oh, you said their name. Do you want me to? Do I actually have to edit now? You said whose name it was?
What did I say?
Starts with.
Did I?
Yeah, you said their name. Do you want me to edit that out? Am I actually gonna have to edit now?
Say it. What was it?
Ellie.
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry. We can keep Ellie in.
We keep old Ellie in. We keep old Ellie in.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't even know who.
Oh no, L.A.
L.A. What?
Oh, I meant for Las Vegas. Fuck.
What?
LV. I meant to say LV.
You just.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Is it Ellie's parents or not? What?
It's not. I mistook Las Vegas for L.A. Now you got to remove all of this. Remove all of this.
No, I'm keeping all. Wait, for real?
Holy.
No, we gotta keep it in. If it's not their parent, I'm keeping it in.
It isn't.
Okay,
It isn't.
It's in. We're in.
I said L.A. for Las Vegas like a fucking retard. But yeah, like traffic there was pretty normal because every Uber we had, even the fucking Uber driver that is this old man who spoke only Russian was fucking perfect too.
Yeah.
I learned that like that this person's mother has MS, and
What's that?
guess what? You know, like the disease MS.
What is MS?
I that's a big word, man. I can't. Okay,
I'm googling
you don't
this.
know what MS is?
No,
Search
hold
up
on.
what
MS
is.
disease. MS multiple. Oh,
Multiple sclerosis.
A disease that your immune system eats away at the protective shell that covers your nerves. The disorder disrupts communication between your brain and the rest of the body, meaning your nerve signals are slow down or stop. I don't know. What? What are symptoms? Hold on.
It affects your nerve endings, right? So you have no feeling in your body.
Oh,
and it gets progressively worse.
Okay. Okay.
Guess where this person's starting with?
Where?
The fucking right leg, the right foot where you need to drive. And guess what she uses? The right foot to use. So this person's using a fucking dead leg to drive, and that's why they're a bad driver, but they won't fucking admit it. And it's like, dude, get off the road. What do you mean? You are not allowed to drive ever. But I'm not king. I'm not king of the USA, so I can't enact that decree.
Yeah, no. If I was there, dude, don't worry. I would have had your back. I would have thrown up. I would have thrown up the 50 stars and been like, listen here, get out.
50 stars.
Yeah, 50 stars.
The 50 stars.
No, the 50 stars. There's 50 stars on her flag, dude.
Oh,
Throwing
you
up.
guys have over 50 countries in your
We have over 50 countries, huh?
Yeah, 50 countries, over 50 countries. I am not on it today, man.
We don't have over 50 states. We have 50
No,
states.
you have over 50 countries, which, you know, technically is true with all your CIA fucking tamperings.
No.
No!
If you want to get into technicalities, technically we have 51 states. Because
each star on the American flag is a controlled country that the U.S. is actively subduing to this day.
No. You got it all wrong. Each point on each star is a different country under our fucking thumb.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's perfect.
Yeah, so every country ever.
But aside from that driving, like, that was the worst part about the trip. Hanging out with, like, the internet friends. The expo was awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing the Oni Plays crew was pretty fucking cool, too.
Oh, shout out to the OP.
Yeah, Oni Plays. Love you guys. Fucking,
You jerk him off?
Niall was there, which you know Niall from, like, the Sleepy Cabin days, right?
Yep.
He was there in the audience, and after the show was done, I talked to him for, like, a good 5 minutes there.
What did you say to him? How did it go?
Well, because I saw on Instagram, like, a year ago or two that he got, like, a degree.
Yes.
And I was just like, that's what this guy's doing. And I was like, oh, hey, man, I saw you got your degree. Good job. Like, what was that for and all that? Because I couldn't read it in the fucking photo. And yeah, he's just in for software development. So it looks like he's doing well. He looks fucking nervous and fucking he didn't want to talk at all. So maybe that's grain from the Sleepy Cabin days.
No, I think he's always been, like, the nervous one, no?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I would agree, yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
He was, good for him. Good for him, dude. Yeah, no,
Cujo shook Lyle's hand, and
he
then
said it.
Right at. Oh, he told you that?
Yeah, he told me. His famous handshake.
This is for the podcast.
Oh, you're right, dude. We have viewers.
Yeah, this is for the podcast, dude.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
And then, like, we that finishes, and we're walking around, like, the whole expo, and our two friends leave us, and then they meet up with fucking Psychic Pebbles and Tomar.
They have sex.
And they fucked, yeah. They took photos, they got handshakes, they got to talk to them, and I'm just like, that is so fucking lucky of them.
Yeah, that rocks.
Of course, one of them freaked out and said, oh, is that Tomar? So the fucking, the hyenas came by and started crowding over, which probably ruined their days.
That sucks.
I was just like, you guys got to keep calm with that shit. If you see a celebrity you like, or like an internet person,
just go up and say, hey.
Shout it.
Yeah, just like
you act normal. You just go in there.
Act normal. Be like, hey, thank you for your service. You know.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I really appreciate your work. Shake their hand. Go on with your day. If they offer you a picture, sure, take it. But like I don't know. I've never ever asked. Because I've met celebrities before, but I never asked them for anything. But they're just like, oh, do you want X? And I'm like, yeah.
I think one of the only things I've ever gotten signed was from, like, Jessica Negri when I was, like, 16.
No way, dude. You met Queen cosplayer herself?
Like, the original cosplayer that ruined the whole fandom.
Oh,
yes.
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck
but
yes.
I got her to sign, like, this, like the sword from Bleach, that the fucking guy with the eye patch has.
Yeah.
It's like a white cloth sword. Yeah, I got her to sign that, and her assistant and all the other cosplayers with them.
Yes.
Her assistant was like this small Asian guy that kept on making small dick jokes at the time. And like, I remember being in this long line, and he was just like, anyone that raises their hand gets to be in the front right now. And I was just like, yeah, that's me. And only I raised my hand. And he's like, okay, that guy, come on up to the front. And everyone looked at me, and they're like, why? And he's like, and luckily this guy was such a baller. He was like, oh, that's just the rules. I make them. And then I got to skip the whole entire 2-hour fucking line and get it signed. I think I still have the sword in my closet, and it says, his signature was the best because he put, yours is bigger than mine, and then his full name. And I was like, this guy's awesome, dude.
All because you raised your hand. He was like, you got a huge cock, man. Congrats.
Yeah, he's like, only you did that. Yeah, get to the fucking front, dude. And I think that's the only signature and the last signature I'll ever do and talk about. Because, like, dude, like, saying, oh, I met, like, Shaquille O'Neal and he signed my book. It's like, yeah, cool, whatever, I guess.
I've met quite a few celebs, bro. I met Ozzy Osbourne. He was pretty cool.
Crazy train.
Yeah, he was pretty sweet. It was like a book signing, and he was selling some shitty book. And I went and talked to him, and I like asked him a question about like I don't know. I think I asked him like what his favorite band was or something shitty, and he looked at me, and then he like started drooling.
His brain got unplugged.
Yeah, and then he went back to signing. He was like, "All right, see you later, kid." It was like, "What?"
Oh, that's my idol right there. I was so happy to meet him.
Well, no, I remember. I went and talked to my mom. My mom took me to that, and I was like, "Gee, thanks, mom." I think what she said I said was like, we waited 4 hours for a guy to fall asleep halfway through our conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, "Cool."
Dude, the human brain only has like 4 hours of focus. You were just up there at the tail end. He was fucked, man.
Yeah, like he, you know, I get it. It was a book signing. There was a fuck ton of people. I'm not mad about that at all. It's just a funny story. Like,
It is. No, it's hilarious.
just to fucking like.
You come up, you get your thing signed. Big drool comes up. Have a good one, kid.
I'm like, no, dude, you gotta,
So-
like borderline unintelligible voice.
So we took a lot of Ubers there, right, in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Usually if I got the Uber, I would sit in the shotgun. And
big
then
Oob King.
other-
You're the big Oob King,
the-
dude.
Yeah, and then the other three could sit in the back, right? And I'll just
Yeah.
talk to the driver because I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah,
Every single driver I had was perfect. They were amazing. They were fun to talk to.
yeah. Big girth,
They're-
lots of girth.
Lots of holy shit, dude. Like, they did that thing where, like, you know, you're in shotgun, they take your hand, they put it on their thigh, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God.
All right.
I gave large tips, man. They deserved it.
Large tips with large girth, dude.
Exactly. The larger the girth, the larger the tip. Fucking, but get this, fucking Cujo calls it one Uber, right? I was gonna call it a cab, but it wasn't a cab.
Yeah.
It was an Uber, and he fucking gets in. He does the shotgun. We're
Yeah,
upholding the
his
rule.
turn.
You order the Uber, you're in shotgun.
Yeah.
This guy goes in, and he's like, he hears like metal music or something. He's like, I love your music, dude. Puts the fucking rocker hats. Rock on. And that's the fucking introduction he gives this guy, right? And like, he's like, hey, thanks, man, for real. And like, this is a typical, like, this is a rock fan that wears the backwards cap, bald head, shades.
This is a
right?
typical rocker bro, not ready for this
Exactly.
interaction he's about to have.
Exactly. He's normal. We're the fucking freaks.
Dude, he
And this
I can't
guy stepped in
imagine.
the fucking bear trap, honestly.
Dude, I can't imagine being like a normal guy and fucking getting the Cujo pulled, dude. That's like
It is so next level because fucking this guy, right, is being so polite.
Yeah.
And like, he's just like, oh, hey, where you guys headed, huh? And we're like, oh, we're going to the Level Up Expo, right? And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, what's that to Cujo, right?
Oh,
And Cujo's
fuck.
just like, man, you see like villains and shit there, dude. That's his explanation.
No fucking way.
You see like villains and shit. And he's like, really? That's fucking badass. He's like, yeah, man, rock on. And like, he's just straight up lying. And he's just like, you should totally go, man. Like, you can see crazy stuff there.
No,
And then
no
in that
fucking
silence, perfectly, Ellie interjects, right? And
Yeah.
he says, yeah, I saw like 3 guys dressed up as King Kong. It was cool.
So you're just fucking the one ride you're not in charge of. They're just fucking lying to the guy the
They're
whole
just
time.
actively gaslighting this guy completely.
Just like typical like Cujo, Ellie, like Dirk, fucking just straight up. Not even. It
Yeah.
has no purpose. It's just lying. It's just for fun. They're just like they collectively are just like, we're just gonna lie now. It's gonna serve no purpose. There's no payoff. We're just going to lie.
They just bullshitted.
I bet.
I lightly joined in, right? Because like, that's the I want to be polite,
fuck.
and like, I think a part of it's like I want to keep a high Uber like customer score because there's like
Yeah.
a review for your shit. If
Yeah.
it's like theirs, I don't care. I'll be a dumbass with them
Yeah.
because they could get rated low. Luckily,
Yeah.
all these people laughed and enjoyed us. There was one cool guy, and this guy was fucking awesome. We all like had a great conversation with him. We're all laughing, talking bullshit and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell this guy's like my age, I make a fucking SpongeBob reference, and the
Yeah.
whole car, except for this guy, turns to me. So all my friends turn to me like, "Why the fuck would you say that? That's lame." And then this driver laughs because he knows what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm like,
Yeah, dude,
"What?"
SpongeBob.
I'm like, "Dude, this guy's part of my generation. He will get my esoteric references. He's my age."
Dude, what was the ref? What was the ref, dude?
It was about the fucking the worm lady who wants chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I think
Dude.
I was referring to like fucking old ladies at the slot machines for that. You know,
Dude,
'cause
I
they turn into
fucking-
corpses.
Something I reference from SpongeBob constantly, just like offhanded, is fucking fucking the power within.
Power within. What is that from?
That's from SpongeBob, dude. They like turn on a fucking like SpongeBob's like fucking sad or something, and he turns on a VHS, and there's just like this crazy old man. And he's like, the power within, the power within.
I wonder how new that is, because I feel like I haven't seen that.
That's like 2000s. That's like mid 2000s Sponge. So he was still,
Okay.
it was still hot off the plate. You know what I mean? It was still chilling. Yeah,
Fresh off the press.
that one, or something I do constantly in real life is I do the Patrick the no.
No.
Do you really mean that, Patrick? No.
One that, the one that always gets in my head is the fucking pinhead one. I always find a situation.
Who you calling
that.
pinhead?
Who you calling pinhead?
This rocks.
Oh, I
That's
fucking love SpongeBob.
I loves the sponge. the like pure silence. That
Oh, I
Dude, you're
love
the
that
king of the
shit.
sponge. Dude, you're king of the
I think
sponge.
I think that's my new thing, dude. Doing a fucking like loud ass laugh and just fucking deadpanning it, like
fucking-
showing like a face of regret, like I should have done that.
You're fucking king of the sponge, dude. These losers in Vegas, they didn't know they were rocking with king of the sponge.
They didn't know. They didn't know who the fuck they were fucking
They
with.
didn't know king of the sponge was in the house, dude.
But yeah, dude, there's a lot of cool people, a lot of friendly people, man. Like,
Sweet.
okay, because we haven't talked at all pretty much within these last 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Fucking the U.S. Army was there with their own booth, right?
Yeah, they're always there, dude.
And they have video games to play.
Yeah, they're bad.
You get no, no. Get this. At the U.S. Army booth, they're advertising with fucking Helldivers 2.
Fuck yes, dude.
So
Let's
you get to play
go.
Helldivers 2 at the U.S. Army booth.
Democracy. Let's
And
go.
I was like, this is beautiful. This is amazing, actually.
Yeah, why do you
They
think
have, like-
Americans like that game so much, dude? It's like the perfect. It's just us.
It's American core. It's U.S.
It
core.
is. It's U.S. core. It's just us, dude. That's it.
I thought that was really smart of them because like they have like all these nice gaming PC setups
Mhm.
and then like flat screens on the side showing Helldivers 2 footage. I'm just
This
like,
could be
okay,
you.
what the-
You could die horrifically to
No,
bugs.
democracy, spread it!
It fucking rocks, dude.
And I was like, that's fucking genius, man. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, that's why our military rocks, dude.
I did a couple retro game tournaments
Yeah,
at
did you
the
lose?
expo. Yeah, I lost every one.
Did you
and
cheat
the
during
fucking-
Donkey Kong like that one guy that's gonna sue
Well,
us now?
It was Mario Kart 64 for the first one, right? And I got demolished, and on the last race, I got first place, and I felt so fucking happy. I didn't have enough points to get to the next round, so I fucked myself.
Aw.
But every tournament I was in, I was on their main stage on their Twitch stream.
Nice. You're there.
So it's like maybe they knew the SmartAlek TV was in. You know,
Smart.
what I mean?
The smart heads are in. The smarties.
Yeah,
The smarties are in.
it's pretty awesome. I did a Halo 2 tournament, which I fucking hated.
Oh,
I did not
dude.
like Halo 2.
Brother, if I'm present for a physical Halo tournament, it's over. It's over.
You would have loved this because the first place prize for that was like this huge plaque and then like tickets to this huge qualifier.
Tickets
for,
to the SpongeBob movie.
To the it's for this huge Halo 2 tournament. Apparently, like the Halo 2 scene's like pretty big still with tournaments. It's
Relatively.
pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean it's like Smash Brothers Melee. It's like the same level.
Yeah.
Dude, you
Well,
gotta
like,
you gotta
Melee's gone now.
hold on, dude. Here's how I know if you even got close. How many guys you XBR, bro? How many XBR combos you get in?
What is an XBR?
Or a
combo?
BXR, sorry. How many BXR combos? You don't know what BXR is?
Oh,
dude?
oh, is that where you melee them?
Melee, reload, shoot.
Oh,
because
Once
because
and-
because
once
each
and I
one of
missed.
each one of those animations cancel each other out, so you can do it
Yeah, yeah,
immediately. Yeah, you got
Listen,
BXR, dude.
I was not good enough to do that efficiently. I took the shotgun. I shot a guy who was like as close as we are right now on this podcast,
Yeah.
and it fucking missed, and then I died. And so
Dude,
I was very
I-
fucking peeved.
I know I've told you about this. I know you're aware. I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast, but I legitimately competed in the Halo Nationals. Like
Yeah.
I got in there. Like my team members were fucking. I got fucked over because my team members were Houston Outlaws Overwatch team players. They were the hit scan. So like this guy played McCready and the other guy played fucking or what is it called? Cassidy, and the other guy played
Cassidy Cage.
fucking Cassidy Cage is Mortal Kombat. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And the other guy was like the Soldier 76 player. They refused to practice at all. They're like, no, dude, we'll just carry. I'm like, you don't understand. This game is more than just shoot head. Like, we
Yeah.
need strategy. You need to understand how the guns work. You need to understand the melee system. You need, like, because they didn't even know in the Halo Infinite meta, the current meta at the time was you get the Mauler, because the Mauler was a pistol that buffed. I'm talking to gibberish right now, but the Mauler was a pistol
Yeah.
that buffed your
Nerd.
melee. It buffs your melee because it has big spikes on the bottom, okay? And it buffed
Yeah.
it just enough to where it didn't matter. All you had to do was hit them with one singular bullet. It didn't matter where. Most of the time, you'd aim for their legs because it's the easiest, it's the largest hitbox, right?
Yeah.
And you hit them once, and then the
And then
melee
hammer them.
instantly kills them. So that
Oh.
was the meta. So you get a Mauler, you find the Mauler spawns, and then you just farm that forever. And if you don't do that, if you're really good at aiming, then you use like battle rifles and assault rifles and shit. But like for the most part, Mauler was it. So me and this other guy are learning like weapon spawns and shit. This was like the inaugural tournament. So this was literally a week after the game came out, right? So
Mhm.
everyone's equally in the dark. So we're like studying. And then these other two fucking idiots are just like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not going to scrimmage. We're not going to do
We
this.
don't need to.
Get in. I'm the Slayer position, which means I just roam and kill. So I'm killing it. They don't even do a single objective, dude. Yeah, sucks. Hated
Fucking
it.
idiots. They
Hated
ruined your
it.
career.
They-
You could have
they-
been a pro esports player.
I was invited to a physical tournament during Halo 5, dude. What is that?
I don't know.
It's a-
What is?
Is it a duck? Is that a duck?
Oh, oh!
Oh! Hey.
I got this at the convention. Some person gave it to us.
Yeah, they also
like-
give you a hand job, dude. A little blowy, dude.
I did find a okay.
They knew you're
this
king
how
of the
fucking-
sponge. They
this
couldn't
how
help.
This is how autistic I am with my like gaming interest or anime or manga, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, because I'm into niche things.
Okay.
I can fucking spot. Okay, so my tattoo, which is Tomoe from Junji Ito, which you
Yeah.
can't fucking see that well.
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, Tomy,
you
it's
know her,
Tomy,
right?
it's Tomy.
So she literally just
Mhm.
Japanese schoolgirl, birthmark, black
Yeah.
hair, headband. That's
You
it.
spot
right?
it from like a mile away.
Boom, spotted it. I
You-
fucking saw her, and I was just like, "That's her." Turn around. Hey, you Tomie for fucking Junji Ito? Oh, yes, I am.
Shows,
Take a picture with her.
dude.
Fucking Cujo fucking puts the intersecting lines like that to show like interest, like that interest line shit. When you
Yeah.
draw that, and she's like, "She's interested in you, bro. Look at these lines." And I'm like, "Why'd you fucking do that?" But fucking every single time, Fear and Hunger cosplayers can spot him from far away.
Yeah.
Fucking my tattoos, spawn from far away.
Yeah.
Fucking Higurashi stuff, spot it from far away. I'm all into it.
Sheesh.
Cujo took pictures with like, probably like 50 cosplayers, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good rough estimate.
Yeah.
Every single picture he took, he had his thumbs up.
The
both
thumbs ups. Yeah.
And smiling.
Yes. That was
every
the
single
best
photo.
bit. That is, I think, the greatest bit I've ever witnessed live was the fucking him. Like, oh, I have like 20 more pictures. Every single one, without fail, has the fucking thumbs up.
One out of 7 cosplayers, when he did that pose, because he wouldn't tell him, he just do that right away, and they're like, they'd be like, "Oh, what?" And then like they would do their thing. Like I always heard that. Oh, what? Huh? What? There's one chick that I was just like, oh, could you do the heart thing real quick? And she got the assignment. Cujo did the heart, and she did the thumbs up right away. And I was like, yes,
Oh,
perfect.
fuck. That's good. That's so good. Holy fuck. Dude, I've been to a few conventions. I've only ever dressed up for one, and I was Dallas from Payday 2.
Hello, Dallas.
Yep, that was me. Sorry,
I saw a
not
couple
not
Payday.
Dallas,
I saw a couple
Houston.
Payday,
Is it
cosplays.
Dallas or Houston? Fuck.
They're all mask guys, right?
I think it's Dallas. I'm pretty sure it's Dallas. Hold on.
I saw a couple Payday people. A couple cosplays that got me actually excited was just like I saw
It is Dallas.
people cosplaying Left 4 Dead characters. So I saw Bill, Ellis,
Woohoo!
Nick, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
This guy.
The arcade section they had.
That's who I
Yeah,
was.
clown mask guy, dude, like crazy.
American flag. American flag guy had a suit. Had a
America.
3-piece suit. Was chilling.
The arcade games they had there were fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of fun things to do. They had a giant fucking, okay, so an arcade cabinet, right? But it's a giant one for Street Fighter 6. So you have to walk up onto a fucking, a flight of stairs to get to this fucking arcade cabinet.
That fucking
And
rocks.
you look like a little kid playing it because your hands and body can't even go on the roof of it.
That's
So I
good.
see adults going on this, and they're just like, like can't even reach over playing this game.
Dude, I went to some, I don't remember what, it was like some arcade thing for my brother's like birthday at some point, and there was a Tekken 7 cabinet, and there was a line, so there was like a King of the Hill thing going on in person.
Yeah,
right?
that's beautiful.
And I was like, I'm participating in this. Got in there, loaded up as King, dude. It was over. I held that bitch for the entire night. Like, people quit playing because I would not give it up. I never fucking lost. I eventually gave up my King position to fucking some Steve main because I was like, man, I'm thirsty. I gotta go.
I gotta go. I'm done owning these names.
It was like 8 o'clock at night. I'd been holding it down for like 4 hours, just crushing people. Like, these guys were like, oh, I used to play Tekken Tag Team on the PS2. I'll try it out. And I'm like, nah, brother, I'm King.
You're not gonna enjoy yourself.
You're not gonna enjoy yourself. I'm gonna hit you with the 80 HP combo as King right now. Like, you're not gonna have fun. Dude, have you seen?
That's the magic though of those arcade spots. Like, I got to do a couple of that too, where people were playing, doing lineups and all that. There was a Gundam arena fighting game, which was really cool. A lot of rhythm games that are the Japanese ones that are insane, man. They're so fun.
The fighting game ones are always fun when you do, because those always turn into King of the Hill. Like,
yeah,
those are always so fucking fun. I love those.
There's some guy playing Guilty Gear, right? And the one guy stands up, oh, thanks for the game, right? And he leaves.
Yeah.
And the guy goes to turn back arcade. And I sit down, I'm like, can I play against you? And he's like, oh, yeah, man. And like, he pseudo held like a King of the Hill because it was like that guy and me. And then another guy comes by when I leave.
Nice. Dude.
So cool. Everyone was super nice.
Yeah, I really like arcade stuff. Like, I like old school arcades because the environments are always really fun. Like, it's one thing to play games online. It's a totally different vibe when you're like playing the game physically. You know what I mean? That's why people like
it's a little bit more intimate.
That's why people like LAN parties so much.
People like LAN parties, and people they hold dearly the couch nights with people. You know, like couch co-op games.
people miss that shit big time.
There was Left 4 Dead arcade games too from Japan as well.
Nice.
Which was insane to me. So like, I don't know, it's just like stuff you usually wouldn't see that you would see there, and I was like, cool. Did Cujo talk to you about any of the wrestling and stuff that happened?
A little bit, yeah. You saw like little wrestling in person.
Yeah, we saw wrestling. It was super fucking fun. Cujo gets a fucking "This is awesome" chant going.
This is awesome.
And like everyone gets into it, right? And then it simmers down. 5 minutes pass by, and fucking Cujo straight up says my last name as the awesome chant. This is SmartAlek will just say as I replace it, right? And claps. Someone joins in, and it's the person next to me, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Dude, I started. I envy that, dude. I when I went and saw WWE, I started a couple LA Night chants. That was sweet.
Yeah, see, that's cool. It's fun.
Yeah, the fucking
Did you see any of
L.A.
the-
night. Yeah, it was rough.
Cody Rhodes had his first
Defense,
right?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, and it was
Watched
in
it live.
France.
It was in France, and the crowd was nuts, dude.
That's what I was gonna talk about. Like the European crowds for these events are fucking
Well, okay,
amazing.
well, here's the thing, and a lot of people like shit on the U.S. crowds, but the reason why the European crowds are so good is because they only get to see one show a year in their
But
country.
they're like that for soccer, and they see like hundreds of shows of soccer.
Yes, yes and no, but like the US gets that crazy when it's big events, when it's a big deal, and for them that is their big deal, right? The
Yeah, yeah.
WWE is there, so it's obviously going to be it's a little unfair. It's a little unfair to compare that crowd to like a typical Monday Night Raw crowd or SmackDown crowd,
Yeah.
you know.
I wish I watched it with you, but when I saw like it was at 10 a.m., I was just like, who the fuck watches wrestling at 10 a.m.? And then I didn't realize it
Your
was
entire friend group, dude.
Oh, yeah, everyone except for me wakes up
Yeah.
at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're like, all right, and it's time to watch. And yeah, we all watched it. It was fun. It was good, dude.
Who's that? Did everyone get there?
everyone-
Even Kenny?
Kenny was not there. No, he wasn't part of the
Okay, got it.
original friend group or the original watching group. I mean,
Yeah.
but no, like it was sweet. Jade and Bianca Belair are now the tag team title winners, dude. The buff chick that we all like loved. She's
Is that the goth one?
no. The one that was in like the three-way fight in WrestleMania that had like the lion down the middle. She was like ripped, like jacked.
I didn't see that. That was the first day.
I hate you now.
Was that first or second day?
I think that was first day. Fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't there for first day.
He
I
rocks,
have to,
dude. You need to watch. They're the champs, so you'll see them. But they're really good. And then Cody Rhodes successfully defended his title. Obviously,
Very fun. Very fun.
dude. He did the Stardust taunt. Everyone clapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
That rocked.
I heard like the audience was just constantly like for like his setups they'd be like oh like charge it up for him, like-
Everybody does that. Every show always does that, but it was really loud there. The thing
I
that was
fucking loved it.
the thing that was nuts that they were doing is like AJ Styles. His whole thing is he says I am phenomenal. Like phenomenal's his like catchphrase essentially, and fucking the French crowd every time he would kick out, they would start singing in French. He is phenomenal.
That is so cool. Holy shit!
But like it was in
man.
French.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
it rocked.
amazing. That's so fun.
Yeah, I fucking dude, I love wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, here's a little Easter egg hunt, treasure hunt for all the viewers out there. Me and Crossplays 2310 have purchased tickets to WWE SummerSlam show in Cleveland, Ohio, and we are going. Our seats are so low, and they're going to be within camera shot, so I will be visible to the naked eye. You will have to find me. I'll be like the One Piece.
Look for the plain white white ball with the
Yeah,
golden
look for the
crown.
glowing orb.
The golden crown. You can't miss them.
I'm going to definitely be on camera at some point with those seats. I am dead center with the ring almost.
If you find it, you'll have to show us for sure.
Yeah, if I show up on cam, that'd be crazy, dude. That would be wild.
Cross, like if I watch it, Cross is way more recognizable. So if I see Cross, I'll definitely find you.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you can locate crossplays, you've located the spling. But then you have to guess.
Everyone look for Crossplays _2310.
Everyone look! Everyone look! We will
Red
find.
hair.
We will
She has a-
find Splingus. We will find this bling.
Is her hair still red?
Yes.
Look for the girl with the one long red hair.
The one single red hair. I don't know. I think we're gonna go goth now. I think we're gonna both dye our hair black and like start buying
real?
goth attire. Yeah, I'm kind of like forcing it, so it might happen.
I was gonna buy punk clothing because I'm doing a lot of punk.
I don't know.
things.
I'm either gonna go full black hair or I'm gonna go full on like bleached hair. Just go straight blonde.
Oh, yeah. So I got some coworkers, right? And this
Yeah.
guy's like a certified like hardcore punk. All he listens to is hardcore and all that.
Mhm.
He's invited me to some shows and all that, which I've been meaning to go to.
Yeah.
But like I met his friends for one show, and like I came here wearing like what I'm wearing right now, right? Like this
Yeah.
fucking like crew neck. I look preppy as hell, and these guys are fucking decked out in spikes and fucking armor boots and shit, collars, fucking like their hats have spikes on it and shit. I looked like a fucking Melvin with
You
these
look like
people.
you look like fucking King of the Sponge, dude. They knew.
Yeah.
They knew, dude. The King of the Sponge was there.
I was the leader. I have my lackeys here. These are my
Yeah.
these are my gooners.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack you.
You were the
Goonies.
fucking. They were your servants, dude. You were the King of the Sponge. You point your fucking scepter and they attack, dude.
I did my laugh, and then they went off.
It's your fucking war cry.
I point.
I
But yeah, like I was like, cause we're going to like a show in 2 weeks here, right?
Yeah.
It should be fun, should be cool. And I was like, oh, how about I get like a leather jacket, cause I've always wanted one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, would you want to go shopping with me? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And then like days pass, he says that to the friend group, like the punk group, and they all were like, don't let him do that. But like not in like a gatekeeping way. They're just like, we don't want anyone who's like a purist fucking with you. I'm like, what? These purists don't want me cosplaying for a day? What the fuck?
Nice. Yeah.
I think I'll do it anyway. I might get a leather jacket. I'll wear it on stream. I'll look cool.
I was considering it's gonna happen eventually when I have disposable income, but I'm gonna go full Western. I think I'm gonna get like a straight up duster coat and like cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and like a leather vest. Like I'm gonna go full on cowboy fit.
You're gonna look like the ghoul from the Fallout show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full like Red Dead Redemption 2 looking ass. Like I'm gonna go wild. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm not gonna go into anything. I'm just gonna walk around town, looking like that. See what's up. Stun on people. You know, I'm tall, so they'll be intimidated. They'll think I'm a bounty hunter or something.
I was thinking about doing like the whole like Jack Sparrow dreads and put beads through my hair. Do you think that would be cool?
No.
Why not?
No.
Come on, Splingus, come to my pearl.
Maybe if you paint like eyes on your face, you know, when he's like the cult leader.
Oh, dude, I love that shit. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Splingus, come to my pearl. Come on.
It's not fucking Jack Sparrow. What the fuck? Instead of fucking, you act like he's gonna fucking like date rape you. What the fuck? Come to my pearl. Come on. Take a sip of this drink. No, I didn't put anything in it. Come on. It's awful.
I do that all the time to people. I've been told.
You do what to people all the time?
No. The whole come to my pearl thing. The whole come to my pearl. That's a different offense. Don't worry.
Yeah, hold on. Different deal. So that was a closed case.
I just mean the Jack Sparrow joke, man. I just think it kills. I've only been told to shut the fuck up once.
I don't talk about this ever, but this was just I had an experience recently. Okay, you know, me and my girlfriend. You know, we're getting a little. We're getting a little. We're getting a little physical, right? And I am typically a very quiet person when it comes to that stuff, right?
You don't moan?
I don't make any noise. I'm dead silent. I'm stone faced. I make a little noise sometimes, but I decided today's the day I'm going to try and say something. So
yeah.
I don't know what I said. We'll just say something generic, right? We'll just let's say I say the words, "Do you enjoy this?"
No, you didn't. I'm gonna use my credit card.
I don't know. I said something in like what I thought was a sexy voice, and Cross just made eye contact with me and just full belly laughed at me, dude. Just full on, like remorseless, just.
Holy fuck.
Dude, I've never been more humiliated in my life.
Dude, I think you just killed your fucking mic there. Hello?
I've never been more humiliated in my life. That was so fucking funny. Like, just her reaction. She's never reacted to anything I've ever done that hysterically.
Holy fuck, man. That's good, dude. You hit a funny bone right there.
I did.
Unexpected.
I did, and then later, I'm like, hold on, we gotta pause. I'll be right back. I go in the hallway, because I had some serious gas. I go in the hallway, rip the most diabolical, like, 30, 40 decibel fucking fart, right? Shakes the walls. Shakes the fucking walls. I walk back in, and she's just like on her phone, and I'm like, "Did you hear that?" She just looks at me like deadpan, and she's like, "How the fuck could I not have heard that?" I'm like, "All right."
Sorry, I was trying to be a gentleman.
I was like, I just said excuse me. Shit was so fucking good, dude. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on, dude. Shit's been pretty decent. My mind was just like, hey man, you need to go like chill out by a river, you know? So
Sometimes you get a little overloaded, man.
I've had panic attacks and stuff before. This was like total dissociation. I've never had that before. I've never just been like, I just need to go. Bye.
I feel like I was on that a bit during like the week I was back, because like Cujo had a bit of a post-con depression, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't really get that, but like, dude, okay, so I returned Monday night, right?
Yeah.
I play video games till 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up at 2 or 3. I smoke weed, play video games till 4, 6 a.m. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
just did that the whole week till I went back to work. That's all. And I'm just like, holy fuck, man, what was that?
Dude, I never get that. I get right back into the groove when I get home from shit.
I was fucked, man. I was just like, I'm gonna play video game. I would wake up when like the landlord would wake up and like he's going to work at like 4:30 a.m. He's just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was playing video games. He's like, oh.
Nah, man. This trip that we're gonna do in fucking September, like we're getting back home Sunday. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, go to work.
Can't do that. I can't do that.
It's easy, man. You just do it. You know what I mean?
I took the rest of the week. I was gonna work like the day after, but I was just like, I need the rest of the week, man.
Nah, man. I just do it, man. I just get back into it.
Hey, when else are you gonna use your vacation though, right?
Yeah, no, I just chill. I just chill.
You're way different than me. Maybe for me, it calls back to a time where like, no worries, playing video games, just chilling.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I also like where I work at now. They give off like 2 weeks in December, so I get that in December. I'm just gonna start chilling. You know what I mean? So,
you have 2 weeks where it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna use a whole week, and then like I'm all out pretty much. I have a month of vacation time, so I had shit to waste.
Yeah. If you have like a month, definitely fucking use it. I don't have like anything, dude. I don't have like barely any vacation. I'm just kind of chilling.
Yeah, you're new still too. Right?
Yeah, I'm new. Eventually, I'll get like fucking 80 hours or whatever. So that's like 2 full weeks. So be chilling. But yeah, no, I can just kind of do that, But yeah, so I guess while we've been away, you became the fucking Lord of the Sponge, and I became fucking Riverboy. So
what can I say? We're all aquatic here now. Switch the galaxy background to an ocean background.
An ocean. We're fucking ocean. We're fucking King of the Sponge and Riverboy. Fucking.
Can we make something where it's just like normal ocean stuff, and then like every 3 minutes, there's 5 seconds of like the male seahorse imploding with fucking seahorses. Just so there's like a visual reference of something crazy.
This fucking rocks. Yo, did you see any of the SpongeBob stuff in Las Vegas?
What SpongeBob stuff?
They have SpongeBob rides and shit at Circus, dude.
I don't like rides too much. You know that. Oh, I will say I did gamble a bit, and I did some blackjack. I won $200.
Woo!
And I was like, I'm gonna stop here. And everyone at the table looked at me with like blissful eyes, like, you can do that? like they looked so fucking proud that I had self-control, because I did like 5 hands. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And then like all of them were like, what? Like mouth agape. I was just like, oh my god, okay, I'm out of here.
You dude, how many old ladies did you see burning thousands on the slots? Old ladies love the slots, bro.
I saw that at the fucking airport, dude.
Old ladies love the slots. They fucking love them.
That was the most jarring part, was getting off the plane. As soon as you get out of that tube, it's just slot machines all in the airport.
Dude, the only slots that I think are even worth hitting up are the penny slots, because you're losing a penny.
Yeah, well, dude, I don't know. For me, I just kind of want like cool graphics and like a fun bonus.
Yeah, you want like
that's expensive.
You want like an adult phone game, which is what they're doing. They look like tablet babies. when they're on those fucking things. It's like nuts.
I saw a slot machine where it was like the Dune slot machine, so it's like based off the movie.
Nice.
That's the big sandworm. I'm like, I gotta play that.
Yes.
Grandma, give me some money, please.
Did you play any Metal Gear Pachinko? Come on.
I couldn't find any pachinko stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if pachinko is an American thing at all. I don't think it is.
I was hoping, because like, you know, Vegas is like the city of gambling, right? I was actively looking for pachinko because it's a little bit of a bucket list thing for me to play it.
Yeah.
I really want to try it out.
I want to play like one of the Konami pachinko, because apparently that's like the goat of pachinkos, which is why they.
Have you seen any videos of the machines?
Yeah, they have like full on remastered versions of the games, but it's pachinko.
Yeah.
It's like
there's like an Evangelion one that plays out like episodes and shit, and you defeating angels, and that's like the money bonuses.
That fucking rocks.
You defeat angels.
That
and it's
fucking
like really
rolls.
cool.
Yeah.
There's also I think there's like a Madoka Magica one too, where you can like put your finger on a heart that she's putting her finger on, and she gets fucking nervous. I saw a video of that. I'm like, dude, I gotta play this shit. Activate your bonus. Come on, Splingus-kun.
Okay.
It's like, yo!
Finally!
Dude, they had so many of those fucking games at the expo too, where it's just like idol girls. You like tap the screen, you're dancing with them and shit. I'm like, dude, get me on! I gotta play!
You're sick.
I'm sick. I bought a lot of figures there too. I fucking I wasted a healthy amount of money on figures.
King of the Sponge got a little quirky with his money.
A little bit.
You dipped into the treasury a little bit.
They're right there. I would say check them out, but you don't want to see them. They're all too crazy for.
They're all in jars, covered in cum.
Well, they're all half filled by now.
They're all filled with some chum. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think I was doing during my gamer breaks at 4 a.m., dude?
Yeah, fucking chewing, dude. Can you fucking look away from the goddamn camera? It's been an hour.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Did you see?
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You fucking android. You're fucking android, dude.
Splingus, you must update your subscription package.
You're right, dude. You're fucking right, dude. Oh my god! Turn it off!
I'm gonna use that for stream, man. That's so fucking
You just
awesome.
keep it on and never talk about it.
So, I think we're good to wind down here. So how about you come to my pearl so I can show you my pearl?
Fucking leave me alone, Cosby. What the fuck? You fucking... Oh, final thing. Me and Cross story. I was telling Cross a story about in school, like little pranks we would pull on each other, like mean pranks, right? Because we're talking about the differences of our circumstance. Like I'm pretty mean spirited sometimes with my shit, and I was like, well, that's just because everybody was collectively bullying each other, right? She was like, example, and I was like, did you know? Tell me if this was done to you. It should have been. You're a human being. I said, did you know if your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer?
Yeah.
And
that was done to me, and for whatever I knew it, and I did it anyway. And my friend slapped my hand so bad I had a bleeding nose. Like I think
same thing happened to me. Same thing happened to me. My friend punched my hand. My friend punched my hand.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he punched my hand, and I had a bleeding nose. So like a fucking moth to the flame, Cross puts her fucking hand right over her face. And it was like muscle memory, dude.
You did it.
It was like muscle memory, dude. I fucking backhand slapped her hand.
She didn't like that, huh?
It wasn't hard. I didn't like hit. It was like a light tap, but it was enough for her to feel it. And she was like, "Ow, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?" And she was like, "What?" I was like, have you never had this done to you? She was like, "No." It's like, what?
That's what people used to do all the fucking time.
Yeah, like that is so common. She was so fucking like, I don't think she's real. I think she was grown in a test tube, dude. Like her experience of school was
school child.
No, she went to public school. She went to what was supposedly the worst school in her area, and I'm like, brother, you experienced like nothing. Like we would have like there was a guy in our high school, right, that I would go to. He would show up to school every fucking day with a potato that had a string tied around it. And he would sit up on the third floor of the high school on the balcony, and whenever the fucking bells would ring, he would throw the potato over the edge, and the length of the string was perfectly long enough to where it would Home Alone swing and hit
that's
someone
funny.
at perfect ball height. So people would get fucking nailed in the nuts by a potato daily. It was like,
You know what? You know what we did? Like fucking morons. Like hornets.
yeah,
Like where you fold up paper and you get a fucking elastic band. You fucking
yeah,
hit people.
yeah,
We would fucking put tacks in there and fucking make it sharp as fuck and then hit people with
yeah.
it all
We
the
would have
time.
people. We'd have people get like a thumbtack put in between their fucking fingers and then go to give you a high five.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Or like make crossbows out of pens or fucking like just mean shit. Dude,
Dude, what the fuck is up with kids sometimes?
I don't
yo?
know, man. I remember in fucking one of my classes, I participated in this. There was two like really bad pranks we did on our. This wasn't even a senior prank. This was just us fucking with them. One of them we got fit, so we got their desk, lined the big drawer with like a bunch of like plastic, filled it with water, right? And then we bought
Yeah.
fucking goldfish and put goldfish in their fucking drawer.
Oh my god.
So they went to open their
amazing.
drawer that had their shit, and there's this fish. The other thing we did was we waited until we knew it was gonna rain. We went to fucking school like an hour before it opened, so all the teachers are there, right? But none of the students are there. And we TP'd. First, we taped. We taped all of our teachers' the car door handles, so you couldn't open them, right? So they're taped over, and then
Yeah.
we TP'd all of their cars right before it rained.
You fucking assholes. Holy shit. Did I talk about my school stories on here? Like the frog thing and everything?
No, what's the frog thing?
Okay,
You
well,
torture.
we'll
you didn't
talk
kill.
about that
You didn't
later.
torture frogs.
Wait,
dude.
no, I did not torture frogs.
Okay, well,
I got,
next
like,
episode, dude.
next episode. And we'll talk about Jacob Royce.
Why did you
Which
just?
is...
What?
What?
You said someone's
What?
full name?
Yeah.
What?
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind.
Okay.
Don't worry. Leave that in.
Yeah, the King of the Sponge. We'll talk about Jacob
Because I meant to
Royce.
talk about him today. Because we're doing like talk about Facebook stuff like earlier than the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I feel like we could save it for next episode.
Okay.
So Jacob
Yeah.
Royce and high
Yeah.
school stories next episode.
Yeah, King of the Sponge and Riverboy. Out.
Signing off.
Out.
Ah!